It's that special time of year again here in North Georgia. A time when morning breezes feel cooler. Summer's green leaves turn red, and property tax bills begin appearing in the mail. If you're a property owner in Pickens County, then you should have already received your tax statement, and if this is your first one, you may have a few questions about what you're looking at. In this video, we're going to break down the information displayed on your tax statement and go over your payment options. To start, let's take a look at a sample statement and review a few areas of interest. Near the top left of the page, you will find your name displayed, along with your property's address. Also on the top row, you will find your property's parcel number. This number represents a short legal description unique to your property used by the tax assessor's office for valuation purposes. On the other end of the row, you will find your tax district displayed. In Pickens County, there are 4 tax districts. District 1 covers properties in unincorporated areas. District 2 is for properties within the city limits of Jasper. District 3 is for properties in Nelson. And District 4 is for properties in Talking Rock. Please note that these taxing districts do not correspond with the county's voting districts. These are 2 different distinctions. Moving on to the second row, you will find your property's valuation information, with a total fair market value represented by both the value of your land as well as the buildings on it. This part of the statement also gives your billing dates. In 2022, statements were first made available on September 15th and must be paid no later than November 18th. Next to these dates, you will find the exemptions your property qualifies for. These exemptions, such as a homestead exemption, provide relief from a certain amount or proportion of tax liability to property owners. The actual monetary relief provided is displayed below in the Less Exemptions column. Moving further down the page brings us to how your share of property taxes will be portioned out between tax authorities. In the state of Georgia, your property is taxed at 40% of its fair market value. Once exemptions are deducted, the remaining taxable value is what is used to determine your payments to each tax authority. Here in Pickens County, there are 2 primary tax authorities, the Board of Commissioners and the Board of Education. However, if you live within the limits of an incorporated city, such as Nelson, you will be subject to the tax authorities of that municipality as well. The proportion of taxes you pay to each authority is determined by their millage rates, where 1 mill represents $1 per $1,000 of your property's value. These millage rates are determined by each authority independent of one another and are used to cover the operations and maintenance cost of each. In this section of your statement, you will see the millage rates of each tax authority and how they have been applied to your property's value. At the bottom of your statement, you will see the sum of your payment obligation to each authority, as well as any delinquent taxes from past years. These numbers combined give you the total amount of taxes that need to be paid. So now that we understand what's on the tax statement, how do we pay it? Well, there are a couple of different options. First, you can detach the bottom part of your statement and mail it to the tax commissioner's office. Or, if you happen to be in town, you can come by personally to Suite 112 of the County Administration Building, where our staff will be glad to take cash, check, or credit card payments. They can even take a credit card payment over the phone if you prefer to call. Finally, you can also pay online by going to pickensgatax.com. From the homepage, find the link at the top that says Search and Pay Taxes. Once you are there, you can search for your property in a variety of ways, including by your name, your parcel ID, your tax bill number, or by your property's address. This will bring up a history of tax bills. Find the one for the current year and add it to your cart. Once you have made your selection, click Pay Tax Bill to check out. Here you will be presented with 2 payment options, credit card or e-check. One important thing to know about these options is that they have different processing fees, as paying with a credit card will charge a fee proportional to the amount being paid, while an e-check will simply charge a flat $3 fee. Choose the option that is best for you and press Process Payment. It's that simple. In Pickens County, we're committed to making your property taxes easy to understand and easy to pay so that you can spend more time doing what you love with your land. If we can help to make it any easier for you, give us a call at 706-253-8882 or stop by Suite 112 of the County Administration Building.